Guess we can pick up at Gemini. Do a little reading for Gemini. We were doing Taurus. Remember we finished Taurus and we answered some questions?
Yeah.
All right, Gemini, here we go. So Sarah's hand picking some cards for Gemini. You're seeing the process. Let's get some viewers here. Some viewers. Oh, yeah. Gemini, you're really coming to your higher self here. You are about to be like full-blown spiritual. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you could subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Whoa!
Yeah.
The
Sorry.
tides are changing for you, Gemini. Things are looking up. I definitely want to encourage you to try some new things. Oh, we're getting hearts. Thank you, thank you.
This
Throw
is
a
just
thank you
really
up in the
big. You
chat.
can see the parallels between these two cards.
Actually, it's said that the relationship between the Wheel of Fortune and the World are so apparent. It's almost like the world is realizing that everything that happens inside of the physical universe or the workings of the universe comes from a higher state or like a higher being. And we have the four exalted zodiacal signs, but those are also the cardinal signs too. So try to meld yourself with the workings of the universe and the workings of what you perceive to be spirit. Realize that there's also ebbs and flows with everything that happens, Gemini. You have anything to add?
Yeah, I just think they have it's a big time for you. And the world is your oyster, and the world, everything's going to be how you make it.
Yeah, right now is a really great time to work on your physical self too, Gemini. Really allow people to see your wins and keep plugging away, because everything that you've been working on is actually really, really, really great. Also, it's a good time to kind of think about where you've been and where you're going as well. Ground yourself in that thinking and allow the process to unfold for you. You're ultimately going to end up at a really great place. Can we get another one, Sarah? So Sarah's going to choose a card for us. We're a duo. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
All of your hard work is going to just be super fruitful. You're going to use your spiritual gifts or your skills that are more intellectual or spiritual are going to be channeled into your material world. It could be your physical body, it could be your finances, anything in the material. You are going to use your power to get to that, and it's going to make you very happy. You're going to be very successful.
Not only are you going to be happy, but everybody else in your life is going to be happy as well. So make sure to share your success. Hi, Caden. Thank you for joining us. If anybody has any questions, we're fielding a couple questions. Right now, we're doing a general reading for Gemini. If you subscribe, that's all that we ask. That's all that we ask, is that we get a little subscribe, some subscribers, and some likes. All right, let's keep going for Gemini.
More Gemini?
More Gemini. One more for Gemini.
Okay, one more.
One more.
We only gave a few to the others.
I think one we did 6.
Oh.
One more. Sarah's choosing a card. Oh.
This is really big for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are having a big, important time.
You guys are going places. You guys are crossing some boundaries you have not crossed before, and you guys are having some major breakthroughs. Allow the celestial realm to guide you where you need to go, but make sure to share that success with others. Kaden, do you have any questions for us? We can field a question. You want to start to wrap those cards up, baby? You have any questions? Anybody? We'll take a question. Hello, SK. Do you have any questions? We can take some questions. Love, work, family, finance. Okay, SK's got a question. SK, what's your question? We work in pairs here, so we have a little bit of the feminine and the masculine force. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
All right. This is like no other tarot reading you've ever had. You've got 2 readers, 1 reading. We're waiting for the question, SK. We are ready for the question. Let's give them some time.
Or her.
Yeah.
Or them.
Their name is Charmin. What is Ashfa feeling for me? Am I in a blocked situation? All right. So, Charmin, we are going to pull some cards for Ash. What is Ash feeling for you? That's a great question. Let's get some answers. Thank you for coming in. All we ask is that you subscribe. Okay. I think Ash is kind of feeling a little bit of drive towards your energy. Keep up the positive energy. Make sure that she wants to be desired. Oh, his name is Ash. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I think Ash is a very emotional being, and to make sure that you see that he wants to be desired, or you want to desire him, he needs to see that. Okay, the Chariot.
I see that there was a spark here. You saw something that you wanted, which in this case is that person. And like Nick is saying, you are a pretty emotional person. You're in tune with your emotions. I don't know if you're a water sign or that's just how things are for you, but whatever this is sparked the emotions within you. And this is saying you want to go for it. You want to go for that person. And what was the question again? The other person's feelings for them?
Yeah.
I think this is more just about your energy right now.
Okay. Charmin is a Virgo.
Okay.
And then we have another question from Landlight after you're done here.
Okay.
So Sarah's going to finish this reading up for you. Charmin. So I'm gonna say that whatever past you have with this person, Charmin, I would kind of look away from that and look more towards the future. And if there's been any type of turbulence in your relationship, I want to say move away from that so that you guys can move forward. But also keep yourself grounded. Don't give away too much to this person because you're strong as you are. And really kind of stay in your ground where you need to, but also give a little bit too, but don't give too much away, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Sarah.
I'm feeling like you are wanting this, and there's something that is kind of preventing this relationship from happening, and you want to pursue this relationship, but your efforts aren't really being reciprocated, and it's almost making you feel insecure or small about yourself.
Okay, great. All right, we're going to take Landlight's question now. So Landlight asked, how does Jolene feel about me? All right. Okay, SK agreed with our reading. All right,
I
so
feel like we stopped a little too abruptly for SK, but maybe we can go back after.
yeah, if you hang out in the chat and in the room, we can revisit this.
I'm sorry. What? Can you repeat this new question?
The question is from Landlight. Landlight, are you still with us? Landlight, are you still there? Okay, well, I'll just do one card for Landlight. Let's see. Yep, okay, Landlight's still here. So
And what
let's do,
was their question again?
how does Jolene feel about
Oh
me?
yes, Jolene. What a great name.
Welcome, Shreya. Thank you for joining us. If you have a question, post it up in the chat and we'll get to it. Right now, we're doing a reading for Landlight and Jolene. All we ask is that you subscribe.
I think Jolene is not really sure. I think Jolene pursuing you would be something completely new for her or them. So they're a little hesitant.
Might want to encourage Jolene a little bit too. Really make sure that Jolene's emotions are in the right spot before actually pursuing Jolene. Okay, Landlight wants to know why Jolene ghosted him.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get another card for that, since that's a completely different question. Hang on there, Landlight, and then we will move on to Shreya's question. Oh, okay. It was too much for her. There was too much coming at her at once, and so she felt a little bit overwhelmed. You can kind of see like all of the wands coming at the person in this card, and she was like, okay, this is a lot. I kind of need to take a step back and look at what's really going on here.
Yeah, she was debating about it.
Yeah, I almost kind of feel like she's trying to find balance right now, Landlight. So let her look inward, let her find that balance for herself, and so that she can feel more at peace. Oh.
So find balance within yourself.
Yeah, I would also say connect with who you are as a higher person, and kind of don't overdo anything. Allow it to unfold itself. Yeah, wait for her to get in contact with you. As of right now, you guys both are sitting with your emotions, and I really want to encourage you both to look inward and connect with your higher self. Don't be terribly defensive when you guys do reconnect, because that'll just kind of that will make her feel like she's being attacked again, or like too much is coming at her at once, and that won't be healthy for the relationship. Okay, Landlight said, okay, thank you. All right, Shreya, we're going to move on to your question. Are you still with us, Shreya? Are you still with us? Shreya, does Nikhil really like me? What are those cards doing?
I'm still shuffling.
All right, Shreya's still with us. So we're going to move on to Shreya's question. Nikhil, all we ask is that you subscribe if you have not already. If you have, great. Thank you. All right, so Sarah's going to get some cards out for you. Oh. Okay. Hang on one moment, Shreya. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for joining the room. We're just here having some fun, trying to connect and help people out. Just enjoying our Friday. We hope you guys are as well.
Okay, remind me of the names again. They're
Shreya and Nikhil.
Nikhil.
And Shreya is asking if Nikhil really likes her. Yep. We appreciate your guys' time. Thank you for coming. Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
We'll get more.
Phone going here. I'm definitely going to say you guys are stable where you're at right now, and to kind of celebrate everything that's going on. If you guys get too close too quickly, it may not turn out well, but I really want you guys to celebrate what you've already accomplished together. There's going to be there's going to be turns, dips, and dives in the relationship, but realizing where you guys are at with each other and raising each other up to the highest point that you can be is what's going to drive this relationship forward. I do think he likes you, but it needs to just go a little bit slower than what's been happening. And then when you feel like it's speeding up, kind of ride that wave with the speed.
Yeah, I'm getting right now that it's more like friend vibes.
was-
Either you're coworkers or you know each other already and you're friendly with each other. But and he may like you and you may even like him, but there's something that is preventing you from being together romantically. Maybe it's going to kind of ruin the relationship almost, or you're worried that it's going to ruin the relationship. There's something that's like blocking the romance aspect there, whether you guys like each other or not. This is kind of saying, like he said, it's really going, the fate is kind of up in the air right now, whether it's going to be friends or not. Really
Right.
depending on how things progress in the relationship, what things come up.
Let's get another card, and then we have another question from NF. We will get to your question here in a moment. A couple cards. Okay. I am immediately seeing that whatever change was going to happen with the relationship may not happen for a really long time. So Shreya, if you really like Nikhil, you're going to have to really be patient for that to kind of solidify. Don't make any plans because I don't think Nikhil is making many plans. I don't know how you know this person, but it may be good to kind of not wait if you're in a rush. If you're not in a rush, this relationship will turn into a beautiful platonic love. I don't know if there's a lot of physical intimacy, but what initially comes to me is that this is a really great friendship and things may not change for a while. What about you, Sarah?
No, I agree with that.
Okay, so let's move on to NF's question. Hi, NF, welcome. All we ask is that you subscribe to the channel and we will answer your question. So, NF, does DW feel any romantic feelings for me right now in his presence? And they're actually at work together right now.
I'm getting a lot of coworker energy.
Well, I mean,
day.
everybody's kind of at work right now. Oh. I'll have to tell you this. Shreya says that Nikhil and her are in a relationship right now. We're going to revisit this in a second, Shreya. Stay with us on this.
Yeah, if you
Stay
taught
with
us
us on
again
this.
in a little bit, maybe we can
We're gonna
reinterpret things knowing that.
Yeah, that was a huge point. So stay with us, Shreya. NF, we're gonna answer your question right now. So NF is at work.
And wants to know DW's feelings.
Yes, exactly.
DW. DW. DW.
She wants to know good or bad. Stay with us, Shreya. We'll revisit this. All right. Oh. That's a good sign.
She's having a good time. She's getting in her bag.
Yep. So 10s usually mean solidification of a path, solidification of your material reality. And because it's in Pentacles, this represents money. So both of you kind of being successful together is ultimately what's going to create that beautiful future for you guys. Don't be too whimsical with this scenario, though. Don't be too foolish. Be about tactics with this relationship, NF. He will find it as a good sign. Be very calculated and thought out. I do see something coming up where you're going to have to take his side. Don't be terribly balanced. Don't try to see both sides of it. If he sees that you are on his side in this situation coming up, he is going to find you attractive, and that's going to give you a means to hang out outside of work. So really pounce on that opportunity, and really be there for him as much as you can. And be there for him with the swiftness. Do not hesitate on that. Do not hesitate to be basically his woman. You gotta really take the sword. You might have to cut some heads off too, which is gonna suck. You might make some enemies, but that is the way to this guy's heart. She says, okay. Awesome. We hope that helped you, NF. And like I said, if anything comes up between you guys, take his side immediately. So is he feeling something like I am now? One more card. We're going to answer that. Is he feeling something like you are right now? Let's get the card. Sarah's going to choose the card. She wants to know, like, right now in this second.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think he's a little hesitant.
He's hesitant. He is, but he is hesitant. He's looking more for like the long haul. So I would say go for it. He is. It's just not fully there yet. All right. So we've got another question. So we can either revisit Shreya or... Okay, so Chelsea wants to know, are her ancestors punishing Scott Louis daily? So we're going to do a 2-card reading for this, and then we're going to actually revisit Shreya's question. And we've got Emil in the room. Hi, Emil. We can answer a question here in a little bit. We're going to answer Chelsea's question about Scott Louis Daly. Thank you for coming in, NF. Hope that helped. Okay, one more. I'm going to say... Go ahead.
I am feeling like maybe someone wants revenge for hurting them.
Ooh, yeah. I like that. I actually am going to agree. And it may not be the punishment that you think. It may be like killing him with kindness and love, to the point where it's like, it's so much kindness and love that it's almost like hurtful in like a weird way. Like, you ever felt like fake kindness? Mm-hmm. And when somebody's being so kind that it's like, this feels fake, which actually is hurting my feelings more than them just saying, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting.
It's like, you can't be honest with me. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe one more card, and then we'll move on. Chelsea says LOL. If you feel like
I see some plotting.
I was gonna say, if you feel like he needs more punishment, it's gonna have to be you that gives it to him. So your ancestors, they may be doing some, but it may not be enough. So you got to really use your tools and then kind of seek your own revenge or retribution that you see fit. And it's going to be wicked, and it's going to be emotionally harmful. Does that make any sense, Chelsea? She says, shaking her head. All right. So
I want you to look within your heart, though, and try as much as you can, as hard as it is, as much as you can, to let go of this situation, even little bit by little bit, and mend your heart
right.
a little.
Even doing like a little simple like self ritual to yourself, kind of like, I know this sounds terrible, but sometimes even just sitting with the poor feelings is enough to hurt the person, like on the mental plane. Okay, she said that helped her. All right, so we've got a question from Mina. What is the future of me and M in the next few months? All right, Mina, we're gonna get some cards out for you. Welcome everybody. Just like and subscribe. That's all we ask, and we'll get to your question. We're going to answer Mina's question right now.
Yes, Mina.
Throw up a question in the chat, and we will get to you in a moment.
So remind me Mina's question. I get to shuffling and I forget.
Mina's question is, what is the future of me and M in the next few months? Thank you for coming in, Chelsea. We hope that helps. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I need more time, but I need more cards, but
okay.
Go on.
I think that's actually a very good sign. So this is called the Lord of Domain, and I see you guys staying together. Nothing wrong. Let it develop. Let the process unfold itself. Don't be too reserved with your feelings. For this process to unfold, you actually need to share them. Don't be greedy with your love. Go ahead.
And it may have, oh, sorry, I can't speak. It may be a long time coming. You may have been thinking of each other for a while now, and you haven't really been spilling your feelings, as he's saying. Yeah. Your feelings are pretty deep, but they're not being expressed.
Mina says yes, that makes sense. Yeah, so really have like an outpouring for this future to unfold for you guys. There is something there. There is like a domain or there's a playing field for you guys to be had. Like it isn't closed off. Like it's for sure there, but don't be closed off. Don't be withholding any information or any type of feelings.
No, it's really important.
Right.
To just get it there.
To get it out there, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So I feel like this person's really looking for like motherly care. I'm kind of getting the feeling that the relationship with his mother, he kind of wants that in a partner or just some type of motherly emotion together.
Or you can nurture his feelings.
Nurture his feelings to the point that he feels safe with you. Hi, Christy. Welcome. We can take your question in a minute here.
And that will lighten his burden.
Yep. You need to kind of take some stuff off of his plate so that he doesn't feel weighed down. He needs a partner that can kind of pick up the slack and feel safe. And that's ultimately what he's going to be super attracted to. Yeah,
you being in your feminine energy is going to do wonders for this relationship. I'm going to get one more.
All right, one more.
To even it out.
Sure. And then we have a question from Emil that we're going to field here in a second. If you have a question, Christy, put it in the chat and we'll get to it in a minute or two after we answer Emil's question.
Yeah, and I see success. After getting all the feelings out there.
Mina says that she hopes he takes more initiative because it's been hard for her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's also you being in your feminine energy, which can be hard. Maybe he's almost having challenges that are outside of you and it's nothing personal. But I do see happiness at the end of this.
Right.
So.
Okay, so we have a couple new questions from some new people, which I do want to take. So,
Thank you. though.
Mina, hang in there. We feel for you. Don't take on too much, but also kind of lighten his load too. All right, so we're going to take the first question because Emil asked first, and then we'll get to you, Christy. Emil says that he's going through a breakup with Shamika, and they broke up late May. Will we get back together, and how do I get her back? Thank you for asking that, Emil. That's a really good question. Christy, we'll get to yours in a second. We're going to spend a few minutes on Emil's, and then we'll get to Christy.
So I think the first cards we pull will be the answer to the first question.
Okay, so will
The
they get
next
back
three
together?
Will be how.
And then how? Okay,
If-
yeah.
if-
Right. Okay, so the
let's
first
just see.
part depends on the second.
Yeah, the second depends first.
Well, yeah, the second depends on the first. All right, here we go, Emil. This is for you.
Aw.
Okay, I do see you guys kind of rekindling that relationship, but how? How? I'm gonna say lean into your past, lean into all the good things that you guys have had. If this is a relationship that you've had even as a friendship as kids, I want you guys to go back and think about all the things that you've done as children. Be super nostalgic about this situation.
Yeah, and be sweet and really hone in on your romantic side.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
There is definitely some fruits to harvest from this relationship, Emil. I want you to celebrate the good times and kind of heal from the bad. Whatever broke that relationship up, I think that there's potential to heal it. Let's get one more card for Emil, then we're going to move on. I really want you to travel somewhere. I want you to take her on a trip. See if she's open to that. Do you have anything to pick up? No? All right, Emil. So I do see good things happening. There's 2 6s, which is basically the collection of the life power. It's the collection of life. So really celebrate life, celebrate what you guys have created together. And I want to encourage you to take her to a new place she hasn't been yet. She needs to feel like she's taken care of.
Oh, I also want to say, like we've been saying, lead with the happy times, lead with positivity, and don't let the past, just move on from the past.
Yeah.
Don't let the hardships that you guys went through interfere with your potential and the future of your relationship. Otherwise, it's just going to drag things down.
Exactly.
So that's my
All
piece
right.
there.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please subscribe. That's all we're asking, and we will answer your questions. So, Christy, how should I approach my friend C about having feelings towards him? So what we're going to do is pull 3 cards, and then Chelsea's got a question.
One at a time.
I know.
One
We're going
at
to
a
answer
time.
Christy because she was here
Okay,
first and she asked
Christy's
first.
Feelings
Then we'll-
towards her friend.
Then we'll do Chelsea.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's just get one person's energy in the cards. Christy's feelings towards her friend. And what's the exact question again?
How should she approach
Okay.
her friend about the feelings?
Yeah.
So right off the bat, I'm going to say you really need to connect to his spiritual self. So like do a meditation retreat, go to church, whatever your spirituality is, really kind of dig deep into that and ground yourself in that. Also, it might be a little bit sad at some points. It might be a little bit sorrowful. And don't be like his mother, whatever motherly energy that is attached to the situation, kind of abandon that. You might have to guilt trip him a little bit, unfortunately. So
I want to just say my piece right now that I'm getting. I
Okay.
think he is honestly, he might be a little closed off about it or a little less into his emotional side, more masculine. And I would say if you pour out your feelings and take a very feminine role, it might backfire. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that you should be hiding your feminine side and your emotions and your love. Um, I think that's a great, wonderful trait, but he just might not be very receptive to it. I think he might have some like mother wounds, as Nick was almost approaching to, where he kind of doesn't really like to hear the emotions. He doesn't like to hear the crying.
Keep the cards in
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Thank you.
Something like that. That's just kind of a vibe that I'm getting here. Sorry if that wasn't helpful at all, but
All right. So, how should you approach him? I'm going to say approach him with his spiritual self and don't be so feminine with him. I feel like he kind of likes a more tougher woman, like a tougher persona. Don't nurture his feelings. He wants somebody that can be super smart and understand what he's trying to say. All right, so let's do the reading for Chelsea. What energy should I bring to the function?
to the function.
That's literally what she wrote.
Okay.
All right, so
What energy should Chelsea bring to the function?
yes. And then Christy reaffirmed our reading.
Okay.
So we were on for Christy.
Where the heck okay, that was just popping out. Ooh.
Type of energy? Well,
Ooh.
definitely not sleepy energy. You want to be awake. You want to be driving.
Not all in the emotions.
Don't be in the emotions. We need to keep it lower.
Don't
so they
be
can
a
see.
Debbie Downer.
Yeah, don't be a Debbie Downer. Stay alive.
Again, don't be a Debbie Downer. Like, let's not think about the bad things that are happening right now. Let's just let those go.
Yes, I agree. Whatever ideas that you had about this, just let it go. Yeah, and
Again.
you don't want to be in your feelings. You
Yes.
really just want to be upright and driven about this function.
Sorry, I know you're placing them in the camera.
No, that's fine. They need to see them. Really try to understand where you're going with this function, though. Otherwise, people are going to be like, what the heck is going on?
Like, tame your fire.
Yeah.
As much as we're saying don't be a Debbie Downer and don't get too in your emotions,
Yeah.
kind of keep your fire stable.
Yeah, but know where you're going. Understand where you're going with it, though.
Yeah.
It can't be just
Well,
like...
yeah, that's right.
It can't be just like random. It needs to be...
Exactly. Don't
direct.
be like life of the party as in crazy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we've got a new question.
Thanks, Chelsea. Have fun, whatever
Have
it
fun, whatever
is.
function it is. Have fun. Is the reunion coming for me and my husband, Gel Pen? Okay, we're going to answer Hisha's question. Let's just get 2 or 3 cards. Is the reunion coming for Hisha and her husband? Just a couple cards, and then we're going to do another question for Marianne. I see you there, Marianne. I hope you're still here. So we're talking about the reunion.
Reunion. He's not approaching you right now. That's probably pretty obvious. Right now, I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever knighthood in your husband,
It's not there.
he's blocked. Something's blocking him. He's not being the man or the knight that he should be. He's not approaching the situation the way that it should be approached.
I have 2 cards I want.
Okay.
This is just...
I'm sorry, this is not looking great.
He has some work to do.
Try to be patient. He's definitely working on himself. If there's any way that you can get to him, is it going to change? I don't think it is. Not anytime soon. He is looking inward. he's looking inward and he's really trying to sort everything out. So
He might be having some trouble financially as well.
there might be some financial blockages also.
But
Yep.
I also think he's just emotionally closed off.
Yeah. You need to kind of reopen his heart center. I'm sorry to break it to you, but he needs to open his heart center. All right.
Not saying it can't change, but this is just the energy right now.
Exactly.
It's just
exactly.
not the time yet. So.
Exactly. Marianne, are you still with us? No, you should contact him. He's not gonna do it. No, you got to contact him.
Absolutely, he's
All right.
not going to.
So Marianne's still with us, so let's take her question. Will the guy I'm interested in reach out to me soon? Okay. All right, Marianne, here we go. Sarah's shuffling the cards. All we ask is that we get a subscription or a like.
Okay, this is Mary Ann.
Marianne, and she's wondering if the guy that is the guy that she's interested going to, hang on, let me scroll back up, reach out to her soon. We'll answer your question here in a second, Asha. I see you. I definitely see that he's thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
He's thinking about it. He's a little afraid of change. So he knows that if he reaches out to you, everything's going to kind of change for him. Try to make him feel young. As soon as he feels like he can be young around you, he's going to enjoy it. He's going to love it, Marianne. Really just try to lean into youth. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for somebody that can make him think new, somebody that can make him feel young.
Some good banter.
Keep conversation going with him. He likes that connection. He likes that intellectual and social connection.
Because once he's stimulated communicatively or intellectually, I think that's where he's going to be like, ooh, there's a spark here.
Right, exactly. He's a little afraid of that change, though, so you might have to probe him a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's sufficient.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me find the next question. Hang on there, guys. So Asha's been asking a lot of questions, and what's coming towards Asha? You still there, Asha? And then we'll get to Hina. You still there with us, Asha? Hello, Asha? If we can get a yes. Okay, Asha's still here. So what's coming towards Asha? And then we'll get to you, Hina. Hang in there. Let's just get a couple cards for Asha. You could just subscribe and like. Okay, whatever's coming towards you is going to come very slow, and it's not going to be feminine. It's going to be a very masculine force. I want to encourage you to kind of put yourself in nature, but it's not going to be alone. It's going to be with other people. Look at the horizons, but don't look too far, because if you look too far into the future or what's coming in, you're going to kind of get blindsided by something new. It's not going to happen quickly. It's going to happen slow.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you might be in a slow period in terms of finances right now. Things are kind of hard to come by, or things are just not really changing much in your life right now. And you're kind of like feeling stuck. You're like, well, what's next? What's coming?
Yeah. I definitely want to say take it slow, really see what's around you.
I guess that's why you're asking.
Don't overextend yourself. Let's get one more, and then we're going to move on.
Oh, the world's your oyster, though.
The world
And
is your
things
oyster.
might turn around for you.
Yeah, whatever monetary problems or whatever problems you were having, it's going to kind of change soon. Asha says, okay. All right, so let's get another question.
Thank you.
Hina, will my parents allow me to go to the internship? That's a great question. Will your parents allow you to go to the internship? Okay, that is a great question. And then we've got Lakeisha. I'm just saying the names that we're gonna get to. So we're gonna answer Hina's question, then Lakeisha. Hang in there, guys. Sarah's
hang in there with me, please.
Sarah's getting the cards ready. We have another deck on a backup deck if that needs to be used. Hang on.
We got it. We got it.
All right, Sarah's got it. Hang in there, guys.
Okay, the name again?
Hina, and will her parents let her go to the internship? And we've got High Five logging in. Thank you guys for joining us. They don't want you to, but you might have to kind of assert your own feelings here. You have to tell them that you want to grow. You have to really share with how you're perceiving everything to be. They will feel slightly slighted if you go against them, but ultimately everything's going to work out for the better. They're not trying to dampen your hopes and dreams, but you need to really explain to them that this is the route that you want to go, and you might have to set their feelings aside and just concentrate on your own. I do think that they don't see the ultimate end goal with this, so really keep your hopes high and follow your dreams. Set their feelings aside for a bit, Hina, because they don't really see the end. Now, here's the thing about this card. Although the swords are in the person, in the background, the sun is rising and kind of breaking away that darkness. So you need to be that light and really share your feelings with your parents, because they're not seeing the ultimate end goal. They're just kind of seeing what they want for their own feelings and their own selves. They're not being balanced in their reasoning skills.
Absolutely. And I want to say that if ultimately you're not able to go, don't let that stop you from following your dreams overall. Don't let that discourage you. And once you are able to make the decisions for yourself in the future, if that ever happens, I want you to pursue it.
Yes, I do think that this is you just going and ultimately making the decision for yourself, and the world is your oyster. So really follow your own drives, your own wishes. Be the page. Allow the journey to unfold and love every second of it. All right, so we're going to move on to a new question.
Good luck to you.
Good luck, Hina. Follow your dreams. We're going to move on to a new question. Let me find it.
Ooh.
We answered Asha's. Okay, Lakeisha, should I go to Vegas to meet someone?
Ooh.
You still with us, Lakeisha? No problem, Hina. Good luck. Do the internship. Still with us, Lakeisha?
Whoa,
If we can get a yes, we can
reel that
answer your
back in a
Vegas
little bit.
question. Somebody said, "Where'd you learn tarot so good?" I
Take it away, Nicholas.
I did a lot of meditation, a lot of inward searching, a lot of research on the symbolism. I was also trained by a very special group of people. All right.
Are we still on Lakeisha's question?
Lakeisha, are you
or-
still with us? If we could get a like and subscribe, that's all we're asking. We're just doing this for fun to help the community. Okay, I'm not sure if Lakeisha's with us.
Okay, well,
Okay, God's Anointed is with us, though. What
Okay.
is my purpose for love? What is my purpose for love?
purpose for love.
And then we'll do high five. Sorry about that high five. I might have missed you there. We'll get to you soon, high five. And then we're going to do God's Anointed real quick, and then we'll do high five. Thank you for the likes, guys. Just asking for simple subscriptions. So what's your purpose in life? Your purpose in life is to drive others towards their passions and yourself. You really want to kind of be that that fatherly figure that influences others, but also helps them figure out their own deep desires. Don't let loss hold you back. You really want to kind of. Okay, Lakeisha's still here. We'll get back to you, Lakeisha.
We'll get back to you, Lakeisha.
We'll get back to you. Don't let your losses hold you back. Kind of allow that sun to rise and break away the clouds and allow that rebirthing process through being incarnated take fold.
I also am getting, you have a zest for life and a passion, and you have an internal spark, whether it's realized right now or not, and an optimism for life. And I don't want you to let people's doubts and their logic and their uncertainty and insecurities about the world to bring you down.
Yeah, I agree. One more card, and then we're going to answer Lakeisha's
Yeah.
question. Then we'll get to V and high five. So we'll do Lakeisha, high five, and then V. Yeah, don't let everything weigh you down.
If you let them weigh you down, you'll be dragged down with them. See, these wands are now in reverse. So your own passion and your own strength and fire within you, if you let them bring you down through their logic or their doubts, that is going to ultimately bring you down when you are meant to be lifting people up and bringing them up.
Yep.
So don't let them take you down too.
Yep.
You're better than that.
Try to ignite the flame without your flame being burnt out.
Yes.
All right, so God's anointed. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to high five, and then we'll revisit Lakeisha. When we ask if you're still present, it's so that we can answer your question. So thanks for responding. Okay, high five wants love guidance. Then we're going to answer Lakeisha's Vegas question.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do V. Sorry, guys. That's just I have to get a pad of paper so I can write down who's next. So high five, love guidance. What's coming
guidance
next?
for high five. Love guidance for high five.
Let's just get 2 cards. All right.
Love for high five.
We're at 12 likes. Thank you guys for liking. Ooh, okay. Let's get another one. All right, you're going to have to really get out there and move slow. Whatever's going to come to you is not going to come quick. You need to look at your field, look at your potential. It may not be soon, though. Love guidance. I'm going to say go really slow with whatever's going on with you.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself. Yeah, it's really a good time to look inward.
Very interesting.
Start a new project. Somebody's going to take notice, or your current lover's going to take notice. High five. Really just try to ground yourself.
And get strong within yourself and better yourself. And I
Yeah.
think that's when you'll probably have some romantic opportunities, but I'm not really seeing it right this moment.
Yeah. All right. Let's answer Lakeisha's question. So
Yeah.
about Vegas. All right, Lakeisha. Here we go. Then we're gonna get to V. Then we'll do V. Let's get a few for Lakeisha.
Lakeisha.
No problem. High five. Thank you for dropping in. If we could just get a subscribe, that'd be great. Lakeisha in Vegas. Should
Lakeisha
she
in
go
Vegas.
visit the person in Vegas?
Oh yeah.
That's a positive, Lakeisha. That's a yes.
It'd be a very Sagittarius move for you to do that.
Yeah, I agree. Stay balanced. Stay balanced, though.
Yeah, let's rein in the horse a little bit.
Make
Don't
sure-
go crazy
yep.
when you're there. Don't be blowing all your money, and also be safe.
Well, they want to go visit a new person.
Yeah, just be safe. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but also make sure that it's not like her totally giving too. Like you want to make sure that she's receiving also, right? So
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
the justice, there's the balance,
Absolutely.
right? Make sure that you get your ends too. There is a person on the other side that really wants to see you. Make sure that it's for the right reasons, though. Make sure that everything's centered, and you guys both are in it for the same reasons. All right, let's move on. Here we go. We got V. What should I know about myself and that will be helpful to me? All right, V, here we go. Thank you for hanging in there. And we've got Kidu. We are flying through these questions. We're doing good.
Something V should know about themselves.
What should they know about themselves that will be helpful? Then we'll get to you, Kidu. Whatever you think you know, you need to flip it upside down. Whatever you think you know, I want you to look at it from a new perspective. Now's a really good time to kind of sit and wait and meditate. I want you to develop whatever thoughts you have currently. Peel away the fog. Clear your mind and allow the light of who you really are shine through. Suspend yourself in a certain position that doesn't take you anywhere that you haven't already gone. Gather your thoughts into one basket, analyze them, and essentially suspend everything new. I want you to kind of ground yourself and find your place of meditation. Once that happens, we're going to have a new passion arise. We will have a new endeavor, and it's going to be great. It's going to be vast. But right now, kind of clear away all the extra thoughts that you've been having and boil them down to a place that is sound and where you can kind of look at everything in a new light, but nothing quite new yet. And then once that happens, the new thing will happen. The new awakening about yourself will appear.
Yeah, I'm seeing a time of reflection, a time of more stillness right now after all that you've been through, and you're going to end up coming up with something that you're passionate about.
Yep. I agree 100%. 100%. You have all the tools you need, V. You just kind of need to clear away the smoke. You might have a little too much going on right now, and place your focus in something that isn't far off, something that's close by. You have all your tools that you need. It's all there. You just kind of need to peel away the pieces, concentrate a little bit more, and think. Really go inward. Really go inward. All right, so we're going to do another question.
Thank you, V.
Kidu.
Or,
yeah, V. That was V.
yeah, V.
What person is going to come in my love life? V says, oh no. Why, oh no, V?
I thought that was a pretty optimistic reading.
Yeah, we're going to do you now, Kidu, but I just wanted to see what extra stuff V had going on. All right, we're going to move on
Don't
to
mind me,
Kidu.
I'm just shuffling.
All right, Kidu, what person is going to come into my love life? Love, 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 love. Here we go. This person definitely wants your higher good. They're not going to take anything from you. They're actually going to leave things for you. Don't feel quite defeated. It is not going to be a physical thing. It's going to be a very spiritual thing. It's not going to be something that's grounded in wine or money. It's going to be something that is very intellectual, very spiritual. And it's going to develop into something vast and great. You may have to be kind of like the words of wise to this person.
He could also be a Virgo.
They
or
could,
a Capricorn.
They could also be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Interestingly enough, I don't think that this person's going to be very attracted to like money and stuff. Though.
No, me neither.
They're gonna be like very attracted to like emotion.
Yeah.
Yep. They're gonna be
It's gonna be more wholesome.
it's gonna be very wholesome, and they're not gonna want to take anything from you. If anything, they're gonna want to give stuff to you.
Yeah.
So be open, be receptive to that. Allow them to care for you.
I have one more.
One more for Kidu.
Yeah.
He says, "What's professional?"
Huh?
I don't know. Let me see.
Ultimately, you guys can be pretty happy together.
I do see this relationship you asked about being successful and yeah, very grounded in love rather than superficial material items. Do we have any new questions? So we answered Kidu's love life. If nobody else has a question, we're gonna go into Kidu's professional life.
Is that what he meant? Or they meant?
He says, "Okay, wow, thank you," with a heart. Thank you, Kidu. All we ask is that you subscribe and like. We appreciate you coming in. Does anybody else have any questions? We're taking questions.
That one keeps popping out.
Which one?
This one.
This one? It's a good card. Oh! Kavanish or Kavanesh, welcome. Do you have a question? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. If anybody has a question, please place it in the chat. Sarah's going to shuffle the deck. Good luck to you, Kidu. If nobody else asks a question, we'll come back to your professional life, okay? Just hang in there.
Woo.
Excellent.
Still working on my shuffling skills.
Kavanish, if you have a question, we can take it. Got 13 likes. You're doing good. All right, I guess we can do a Cancer reading if nobody has a question. Oh, Kavanish. That's a great question.
What's
They
Kavanesh's
asked
question?
how their life would be if they moved to America.
Oh, okay.
That's a great question. Okay, we're going to field this question.
We're from America.
Yes.
If that
helps.
If that does anything.
If it's a sign, that's how your life would be.
So
Tarot.
hello from across the world. We're your across the world friends.
We're your across the world friends, exactly. They say they want to move or they may move to Texas.
Okay, interesting. That is for some warm weather.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so the question is, should he move to America or
should they move to? What would their life be if they moved to America?
Right.
And the state
what would
is
come
Texas?
for them?
Yes, exactly. Welcome. Okay. It may be a little bit
and
hard.
maybe away from your family.
Maybe a little away from your family. It may be a little tough when you initially make the move. Let's get another card.
So it might be financially harder than you would expect or be prepared for.
You're going to have to really kind of work hard to allow it to grow so you can reap the harvest of being here. It may be a little bit more than you think. It may be a little bit more work than you think, and that's okay because things that you really want, you're going to have to work hard for.
I'm getting the sense that you're not going to have family to help you fund this endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even just have support at all.
Right. You really.
So this might be. It's gonna be on you to make this happen and to make this work. So I'm not discouraging you from doing it. I think it could be great. I'm just saying it's not going to probably be the easiest thing in the world. This could be transformation for you and help you grow a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get more.
Let's get one more because then we got a new person, Asha. Whatever you think is going to be fulfilled in America, you may honestly
find it right at home.
Yeah. You might find it right at home.
If let's just see if you're doing if you want to move for the right reasons. Are you trying to escape something that you feel like you will be escaping from your home? Because your emotions and your spirit are going to be the same when you get to a new spot if you don't put in the work spiritually to get there. So if you end up coming here with not the purest of intentions, and without doing inner work as well, it might be harder for you than you hope.
Right. I think Sarah kind of did a good job there. All right, we're going to answer Asha's question now.
Thank you, and good luck to you with
Good
whatever.
luck to you, Kavanish. You're in our prayers. Just whatever is going to happen, it's going to be hard work when you get here or if you stay home. All right. What's coming towards Asha in love? Her ex or the next person? All that we ask is that we get a subscribe or a like. Asha, that's all that we ask. We see you. You're still here, Kidu. No problem, Kavanesh. We're praying for you, whatever you decide to do. He says, God bless.
God bless you as well.
All right. Let's get a couple more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
One more.
Okay,
seeing.
so not the earth sign.
Go ahead.
And not the okay, if they're an earth sign or you're an earth sign, it's not going to work out. Or maybe this person's more on the wealthier side. Whoever's more materialistically inclined, I'm saying that that's not going to work out. I think someone's going to approach you that is more emotional.
I think a new person is going to arise. I don't think it's going to be your ex. I think it's the next person, Aisha. So just be ready for that and allow the waters of love to kind of take fold. Whatever attachment you had to the last person, I really want to encourage you to let it go, heal yourself. I know it's really hard, but that field of work is done. Do not keep your heart open for that person. Learn from it, and I really want you to go forward. So I think that answers your question. Keep your heart open for this new person. All right, we've got another question. New person. Yeah, really let that, Aisha, I know it can be hard to be attached to an ex, but let that go. Really allow this new love to arise. Keep your heart open for that. She says she's ready for a new person. Good, keep it up. All right, so we've got Muniza. What's coming towards me when I'm divorced? Oh, that's from the last reading. Let's shuffle those cards a little bit better. We've got some cards coming up for you. All right, let's get a few cards out. This might be our last reading. We might have to take a break afterwards. So Muniza, we're going to answer your question, then we're going to cut it off.
Okay.
All right. So Muniza.
You're kind of in a space right now that's almost like a blank slate, and you have so much potential here.
It might be time to look inward. Don't really care about what others or where others are going. It's time to shine the light on yourself. And don't look for new people. Don't try to guide new people. Don't be other people's teachers.
This is a time to go inward.
Right. You see this lamp here and how the hermit's reversed. The hermit usually shines the light for other people, but it's time to shine the light into yourself and be your own driving force to heal yourself. I really want you to plan for your own future. Do not plan for others' futures. Do not plan for your ex's futures. This is really time to just kind of look inward and solidify who you are as a person and your own path. And you're going to find self fulfillment that way. It's really key to understand what your own plans are for yourself, how you see the forward motion of your life, and allow it to unfold in a very beautiful way. Ultimately, you're headed into really great places. You're headed into a final phase in your life, and a new one's going to unfold for you. Carlos, this is we're taking private questions. So Muniza, that is the answer for you. Do you think we could do one for Carlos and then quit?
One more for Carlos, and then we have to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, one more for Carlos, then we got to go. Carlos, please ask your question in the chat. If you guys want a private reading, you can visit thetarotauthority.com and fill out the contact form. All that we ask is that you subscribe and like the video. Carlos, please ask your question in the next couple seconds. Oh, he says he's okay. All right. So does anybody have any questions? We're going to leave it open for another 30 seconds to a minute, and then we're going to log off. We're going to stay on for another 30 seconds. If we don't get any questions, we're going to log off. We've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's a good long enough stretch. Any questions? Going once. Going twice. Muniza, one question and we'll do one card. So what's the question? Thank you, Carlos, for subscribing. We'll log back on probably tomorrow at some point for a little bit. So once you see us log on, we'll field a question then for you. Yeah, Muniza, one more question. Will you get married again? One card. Yes, you will. But you have to be the breath of life.
Not let the past burden you down.
Right.
Kind of in some odd way.
Right.
Despite all the odds, come in with an innocence and a freshness.
I agree. And you see this wall here? That's barring the past. So you have to move forward. You have to ride the horse into the future just like a child. You have to keep your innocence pure. And that's what the man ultimately is going to want to see. Allow yourself to be like a new child in the playground. So, whatever happened with the divorce, you really got to leave it behind in the past. Leave it behind the wall of the past. You have to come forward in the light. You have to be completely transparent, unveil yourself, and allow whatever to develop and be conscious about that development. Allow yourself to be the greatest that you can be. You're really at a turning point in your life where you can make new bounds and really develop yourself. The white horse also represents the white horseman of an end time. So you really have to allow that ending to go and move forward with your new growth. Thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoyed this. We're logging off.
Thank you.
Bye.